Hi Leo, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your love reading for the next 2 weeks, so let's get straight into it. So on your side, we have peace. And it says here, when two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them. They are as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who is who. Peace is yours and it is to be savored. So it's just going to be a really good time between you and your person the next 2 weeks is what I see, like just being very peaceful and in harmony with each other, maybe being on the same page together. Then we have yin as their energy. So it says here, let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you'll find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You'll be pleasantly surprised. So your person is just kind of, just being open and receptive to whatever's meant to be, and they're just, letting you take the lead right now and seeing is that, how do you act around them, and that's how they're going to feel loved in some way. And then we have the mutable moon, and it says nothing is yet set in stone. So it says here, mutable is all about change, shape-shifting even, that something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means that you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little bit unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone yet. I know that the best will unfold for me. You're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to focus and stay with it, whatever it means to you. So I feel like maybe you're in a situation with someone where you don't know where it's going. Either it's that beginning stage where you don't know where it's going yet and, that type of thing, or maybe you've just recently reconnected with someone and you're not sure, is this a friendship? Is this a relationship? Whatever it is, you're not sure what the next steps are, but you're okay with that is what I see. And it seems to be so are they. But it's saying like this is an unstable, connection. Nothing is set in stone yet. But you guys can both influence this the way that you want to influence it, and just kind of stay with it and be in this peaceful moment. It seems to be working well for you both. And then we have think on your feet with Fox Spirit. And it did say in here something about maneuvering, and the Fox Spirit is all about maneuvering. So it says here, be alert now, for Fox Spirit has appeared and you are meant to move swiftly. Let this clever spirit draw out your creativity as you adjust to rapidly changing circumstances with resilience, grace, and astuteness. Fox Spirit helps you to think on your feet, using your best judgment and wits to help you slip into a more advantageous situation. Now is not the time to hesitate, but a time for swift action of the mind. A time to think outside the box and notice the many ways in which you might make a move, aware of your surroundings, and always clear on what you deserve and wish to create. Trust that your cleverness, guided by Fox Spirit, will serve you well. So this is about thinking about, what, like it says there, think about what you deserve and what you want to co-create, and trust that you'll be guided in the right direction, So I do feel like that is a very important message there, that, be ready for things to change, and be open to the changes that come. Okay, so let's see. So for Leo, what is the situation between these two? What's their feelings for each other? What's the obstacles and blockages? Their next actions towards Leo, the overall energy over the next 2 weeks, and then the outcome. Okay, so we have the 10 of Swords as your feelings. We have the 4 of Cups as their feelings. The Knight of Cups is the situation. obstacles and blockages, we have the Knight of Swords, Two of Wands as their next actions towards you, Queen of Pentacles as the outcome, and the overall energy, we have Strength. That's your energy, Leo. So what do we have here? We have Leo energy, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, we have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we also have the mutable signs, which is Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces. So what I see here is that there is a sense of holding back in the situation, maybe not speaking everything that's on your heart or on your mind, but also kind of focusing on your own side of the street, trying to build up your own confidence right now, trying to kind of, you know, be strong enough to kind of know what's best for you, and just being open to whatever that is that's best for you, for both of you. I do see that the Ten of Swords here is that you could have some sort of past with this person where you've gone through previously a very painful ending between the two of you. Otherwise, like something that really hurt in some sort of way, that you felt betrayed in some way. Very, very sore energy, but at the same time, you're kind of, you've done this now, so it's done, it's finished. You know, you can change the situation and you're on to new beginnings here, but still, you know, that past can still come in and sting, whether that's with this person or another person. Take what resonates for your situation. Then we have the Four of Cups here. So with the Four of Cups, their feelings on the situation is that they're kind of not really satisfied with where you guys are at right now. And they could have this offer that's being given to them, you know, they feel like that they're just too focused on other things right now. Like they know that what you're offering them is something amazing, but they're kind of like, well, I don't know if I have the ability to give to the situation right now. Like they're not really focused on it. They might have too many other things going on in their lives right now, to be very focused on the connection with you. We do also have then the Knight of Cups. So the situation between the two of you is that there is some sort of opportunity for romance between the two of you, maybe possibly taking this connection to the next step in some way, like reaching the next milestone, proposing something, but it's like one person offering something to someone else. So I do see very likely that it is actually you offering to them at this stage, and them being receptive to what you're bringing to the table, basically. So whether you're, you know, a male or female, or, you know, non-binary or whatever, you're in the masculine energy of the one who's kind of like more taking action towards this at the moment, and seeing what it is that you want to take action towards and what you want to do. What do you feel you deserve? Do you want this? Are you going to change it? You know, that type of thing. Whereas on their side, they're kind of like, I just want to see what Leo does, what they offer, what do they feel like they want out of the situation. We have the Knight of Swords as the obstacles and blockages at the moment. So I do see that there is a fear of maybe getting to a place where maybe someone's running away from the situation, or not fully committed, or, you know, that there could be some sort of like hasty decisions that are made here, instead of kind of taking your time and seeing what the energy is. Like there's a level of impatience that needs to be brought down to like a more chill zen type of place, especially with both of your energies being peace and yin. So I just see that's a worry for someone. Maybe one of you is worried that this is moving too fast, where another of you is like, well, come on, like I can't move like a snail, what's going on? And then we do also have the Two of Wands. So their next actions towards you is to kind of plan for the future and try to make a decision on trying to kind of like get out of their comfort zone. The Two of Wands is usually also my should I stay or should I go card. So they are trying to think about, you know, what is it that is actually going to make them happy? Is it staying in the situation with you? Is it leaving this behind? You know, what is going to make them happy in the situation? With the Queen of Pentacles being the outcome, I do see you guys both really nurturing yourselves at this time, working on your own like well-being, separately, but that doesn't mean that you guys are in separation. It's just that you really are focused on your own inner peace right now and looking after yourselves, especially with, like I said, peace and yin being there. So let's get some clarifiers to get more into it, some more knowledge. Okay, so what is the Ten of Swords here? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you're kind of reevaluating the situation and being like, what do I feel like this is bringing me? So Leo, you're kind of like in the energy of like, okay, I've been hurt in the past and I don't know if this is going to bring more pain or if it's going to bring a new beginning. So for you, you're kind of like trying to decide, should I end this? Should I leave this behind and close this chapter? Should I keep going and start a new beginning, you know, with this person? Like, what should I do? We have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And this is about you having a lot of emotions for this person, but really trying to kind of work through those emotions and kind of see, is the risk worth the reward with this person? But also not really communicating how you feel about them right now. So what is the Four of Cups? The Moon. So they feel like, you know, that at the moment, firstly, they feel very emotional when it comes to you, like it's like you're constantly on their mind. But they also, with the Moon being there, this is Pisces energy, they could be feeling like, you know, you're hiding something from them, or you're not fully revealing like how you feel right now. They feel like you're holding back in some way, and they feel like they might need to kind of wear a mask around you because they don't know where you're at. So with the Hanged Man being there, it's kind of like they feel stuck in the situation, like they feel like they can't move forward for whatever reason, whether that's their own emotions, or I feel like this person actually knows themselves, with the Hanged Man being there, that they need to see things from a different perspective and that they might be getting in their own way, because this is also Pisces energy. They feel like maybe they might be getting in their own way here of the way that they see things, or the way that they're like trying to hide things or something like that. Like they know that they're maybe even self-sabotaging themselves, but they're kind of like, okay, well, I'm just not going to do anything until I figure out what it is that I want. So what is the Knight of Cups? We have the Emperor. So you guys could be in a situation with the Knight of Cups and the Emperor. It's like kind of like someone definitely wanting to kind of take action towards moving this relationship to the next step, or towards being like more romantic with each other in some way, maybe going on a date, sweeping each other off each other's feet, but also being like a provider in some way. Like you want someone to be able to come in and like take action and offer you something and really step up to the plate here. You know, this person could be older than you, but it's more just that they're, you know, you want someone who is like mature enough to actually take control and bring in, you know, be responsible enough to kind of like know what their next steps are towards you. We have the Knight of Cups again in the shadows, so definitely about wanting some sort of proposal from them, or, you know, where at least a conversation as to where this is going. So what's the Knight of Swords? We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So it's kind of like needing, basically, you guys have both been overthinking the situation between the two of you, and that's making one of you be like, oh my god, things are moving too fast, and the other one being like, things aren't moving fast enough. And I feel like both of you need to kind of stop overthinking the situation and really just be like, okay, let me look at it from a place of, I actually am free to do whatever I want in this situation. You know, I can change the situation to suit whatever it is that I want. So you need to think about that. Like, what is it that you want? You know, what do you want to kind of change the situation that, you know, you guys connect in some way? Or do you want to change the situation where you're like, okay, thanks, but all the best, you know? I do see that either way, either option is available to you, and you've just got to think about what you feel like you deserve, and you can choose that from there and get out of the stuck energy. Three of Wands, yeah, there's definitely a need for patience in this situation, but like I said, one of you is rushing things and the other one's trying to, you know, take things slower than what's needed, feeling like they need to wait until they have thought this through fully. And being able to see things clearly. So what is the Two of Wands here? Death card. So they're definitely thinking about, you know, should I stay or should I go? I do see them considering ending the situation with you guys, whatever that situation may be. This is Scorpio energy, by the way. And with the Emperor, I didn't mention that, but that is Taurus and Aries energy. So I just see that with the Death card and the Two of Wands, it's really that decision of should I stay or should I go? Like, should I consider ending this situation with this person? They haven't yet made a decision, but that situation with you could be like, you know, ending the indecision, or it could be ending the relationship, or it could be ending the separation, you know, or whatever it is. They're wanting to kind of close off this chapter and bring change into your circumstances, but in order to do that, they feel like they need to get out of their comfort zone, and they don't really want to get out of their comfort zone. I feel like it's bringing them to a state of confusion, and with them, you know, feeling like they don't know which path to take, it's kind of making you feel confused, which is why you're reevaluating the situation and seeing like, is the risk worth the reward here? So what's the Queen of Pentacles? Strength. That's your energy again, Leo, and we had that at the bottom of the deck there with Strength there. So, and then we have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So it is about, you know, really at this time focusing on your own well-being, both of you individually, trying to kind of get some sort of confidence or get your strength back or your courage back after a heartbreak. So that could, like I said, have been a heartbreak between the two of you, and trying to kind of build up the strength to be able to kind of nurture yourselves right now, work on your own side of the street, get to a place of peace with yourselves. And nothing is set in stone. It's not saying this is over. It's not saying that this is coming back together or that you guys are going to be together for life. It's kind of just like, take things as they come is the energy that I'm getting from this reading. So let's get some oracle cards for you, Leo. So first, I want to see what is Leo's feelings for their person. We have chasing, pursuit, toxicity, and resilience. So maybe you're the one who's kind of like, come on, we need some sort of, you know, movement to the next step. And on their side, they might be the runner one. And then we have healing at the bottom of the deck, releasing, purifying, and cleansing. So you are getting to a place of healing your heart at this time, but also healing to a sense of like that you are, you know, you're not fully attached to a specific outcome of what you and this person should be, and you're more being like releasing that and being receptive to, you know what, if we're not meant to be, then we're not meant to be. If we are meant to be, we're meant to be, and we're just going to take it as it comes. So what is then Leo's person's feelings towards Leo? We have open heart, receptive, empathy, and vulnerable, which is very similar of that yin energy. Bottom of the deck, we have lusting, forbidden, non-committal, and sexual energy. So it's kind of like they're very highly attracted to you, but they're not sure if this is something that they should be doing. Like maybe they feel like, you know, it's not meant, they're not allowed to be going for you in some way, but they are very open to it and wanting that from you. They do want to be vulnerable with you. They do kind of, you know, have an open heart towards you, but it's and very receptive with the yin and the open heart energy, but just feeling like they're not allowed to go there for some reason. So what is the outcome? We have ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, and a good time. So there could be some ups and downs going on with you guys, like having a good time, and we do have the chasing over here, and, you know, having fun together and that type of thing. But at the bottom of the deck we also have thinking, so missing, you, craving, and desiring. So it's kind of like, you know, maybe you guys are still connecting because you enjoy the times that you have together, but at the same time you're like, you know, I feel like maybe I don't spend enough time with you, and that makes me miss you, and, you know, I need something more like tangible here rather than just a good time, you know. Okay, so let's see for Leo, what's coming in for Leo in their love life in the next 2 weeks? Okay, so we have 4 cards coming out here, which I usually only get 3. So we have playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. We have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. We have healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So, and then bottom of the deck, we do have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And I do feel like that could be on your person's side. Like they're hiding their feelings right now, but they're also kind of just like not being themselves or telling the truth of how they feel right now, because they don't, like, I don't know, they're worried in some way that either it's not going to be received well, or that they might change their mind later down the line, so they like don't want to say something just in case, you know, it changes later on. So you guys do need to kind of have a little bit of fun together. Like, you know, it does say like to recapture romance, you need to allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So it's about letting go of the seriousness, just being a bit playful, possibly even like that playful flirtiness or that type of thing. With honeymoon, like it's about just enjoying some time together, whether that's going away together or whether that's just spending some time alone, or, you know, going out and having a date or something like that. It's just having a bit more fun together. And then we do have healing family issues. So your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there could be some sort of inner child work that needs to be worked on here, each individually, or, you know, one of you guys, or that's kind of causing issues. But I do also feel like at the same time, you know, there could be a forgiveness that's needed between you two here, with the 10 of Swords being there, you know. And then we do have getting to know each other. So that's either getting to know each other, you know, for the first time, or it's getting to re-know each other, or maybe understand something from their perspective in some way. So let's get some messages from your person. Now, this is usually only for people in separation, so please only take what resonates. So what would Leo's person want to say to Leo? We have just being near you is intoxicating. We have I want to tell you how I feel. You see, they're hiding that with that deception in the moon. What else? We have I know I messed up everything. And what else? 2 more. We have it's time for me to heal now. And we have I regret lying to you. Yeah. It's definitely some sort of deception or some sort of hidden energies there, and then we need to let each other go at the bottom of the deck. So this is what I have for you, Leo. I hope it resonated. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. I really would appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again either next week for the general messages or the following week again for your love reading. Take care.